You must be Matt.
I am.
I'm Joel.
Hi,
Good to
Joel.
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Glad you made it here okay.
Yeah.
Any trouble finding a place?
No, your directions were really good.
Oh, good.
The
good.
parking spots were,
Okay. Before we get started, I'd like to mention to you about the confidentiality statement.
okay.
And what the confidentiality statement is basically what we discuss here in the office, days in the office. I don't divulge outside the office. If there's an issue of any harm amongst yourself or you can harm others, I had to take it to my supervisor and let him deal with it. Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And that's pretty much an important thing. We want to make sure everything's safe.
Yeah.
Okay. So, man, tell me why you're here today.
I'm having issues with a family member, and they're just very overpowering.
What is it about them that's overpowering?
The family member feels that they have to be in charge all the time, and they make decisions for you, and they kind of lead you to pick something that they want you to pick, so you can do what they want.
How does this make you feel?
Oh, it makes me feel horrible, and I'm really stressed and fed up, and it's hard to be around them as much as I love them. It's just hard to be around them.
So let me get this straight. You're feeling stressed by the fact that there's a family member out there that is taking control, taking charge, and making you feel less than. Is that right?
Yes, and it's not only me, too. I can see this happening with my children, too, how they're, my family members taking it one step further beyond me and then using the same thing he does on me, he does to my kids. And it even angers me more. And I'm more stressed about it, and I'm having lots of anxiety and
Tell me
anger.
more what makes you angry about this.
Well, I guess it's the way that I understand how my kids feel when this happens, and that he still does it, and he doesn't stop. He just keeps going and going and going, and sometimes he makes inappropriate comments.
So who is this family member?
It's my dad.
It's your dad, I see. So your dad, his behavior that you don't approve of affects how you feel, and it stresses you out, and it affects not only you, but it affects your children, is that right?
Yeah, he just kind of takes control of the situation, takes control, and he thinks he knows everything, and
Well, where does he take control? Does he take control at home, or?
at home, and he's over my house when we're around some other people. He embarrasses me sometimes by the things he says, and he does it to make himself look good. I think that's why he does it.
When this happens, did you address him and tell him what?
No, I never address him when it happens with me or with my kids. I don't address him because I'm afraid of his reactions.
Why do you not address him? Why do you not bring this attention to him?
Like I was saying, I'm a little scared of his reactions because even though he's in his 70s, he's still my father, and we had not such a good childhood.
Well, why does your dad scare you so much?
Well, when I was a kid, he's always been very dominant, and he did the same behavior when I was a kid. He did the same behavior to me now and to my kids now that he did when I was a kid, and it was very abusive and very.
So your dad being dominant, does this make you feel that you have to be dominant as well to your children?
No, not to my children, but that I have to be submissive on the other end. So when my dad comes in the room, I find myself being more submissive. And it's not that I just don't like the feeling of the embarrassment when he makes his comments. I find him to be embarrassing, and he's really loud to draw attention to
Why
himself.
don't you speak up to your dad?
I'm scared of him. I'm scared of what he'll say, how hurtful it is to me that when he says certain things, it just hurts me. I'm scared of him and his reactions. I'm not, because I'm not physically scared of him. Not now. I guess that fear from still carried over into my adulthood.
So from what I'm gathering, from what you're saying is, your dad in his position more or less overpowers you by his behavior. You're not so much scared of him physically, but you're scared of him by his abusive nature, by his actions, his voice. And you feel overpowered where you can't stand up to him and let him know how you feel.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't like when he gets loud. I don't like when he starts belittling us, my kids and myself included. And yeah, it's very disheartening, and it angers me.
So what do you want to get out of this?
Well, I would like to know, I'd like to be able to get out of the session, I would like to be able to get, just like to be able to talk about it.
Well, we have a way for you to find that strength. Because talking about strength, it takes a strong person to realize that there's a problem. And you're strong enough to be there for your children and realize that there is a problem. Yet, you're strong enough to come in and talk to me, which shows me that you're also strong enough to be willing to make that change and talk to your father about this issue. We have a way for you to practice that, where you would feel comfortable in a setting prior to going to talk to your dad. We're going to do a behavior reversal where we're going to do a role play and act out the scenario so you can practice this so you feel comfortable with it, and it'll give you the tool that you would need to go in and face your dad and find a different way to talk to him. Are you willing to try this?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do a worst case scenario and we'll do a best case scenario. And what we're going to do is you're going to play your dad and I will play you.
What's it mean, what's the best and worst case scenario?
The best, that's what I'm going to explain to you. What's going to happen is I'll play you and you play your dad at his worst, how he would take the situation. And when you approach him about the problem.
Oh, his worst reactions to
His
it.
worst reaction to the
Okay.
problem. Well, we'll stop it, and then we'll go over and do the best situation, of how your dad would, you hope your dad would be in the situation,
How I want him to react.
like how you want him to react.
Okay.
And then we'll compare the two, and we'll discuss it, and we'll summarize it.
Okay.
So, we'll go ahead, and we'll role play. I'm gonna have you play your dad, so you know
Okay.
your dad best, and I'll play you. And as the son, come and talk to him, and we'll see if we can get a dialogue going,
Okay.
and see if we can work something out. But the first one we'll try the worst case
The
scenario.
worst case scenario.
Okay, how he would react
Okay.
to the situation. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Oh, good. How was your day?
Good.
Okay. Hey, Dad, I just want to sit down and talk to you about something that's on my mind. It's been troubling me. Would you like to talk for a few minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Dad, I noticed here lately that through your behavior and through your nature, you just seem awfully abrasive to me and abrasive to the children. And it bothers me, Dad. I'd like to see if we can maybe talk about it. How do you feel about it?
Well, I don't think I'm being abrasive. And I think that I don't know why you're being so,
Well, Dad, you scare me, and like you are right now, you're getting defensive and abrasive, and this is what we're talking about. I like to talk to you about how you treat me and how you treat the kids.
like I said, I don't think I was treating you any different than I've ever treated you. And I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, Dad, I'm really upset about this. I was hoping we could talk about it, but I see it's just not working between us, and I'd really like to get this resolved. Okay, we're gonna stop the role play there. Is that how you usually see your dad?
Sometimes. That was
Sometimes.
pretty bad, though.
That was pretty bad. That's his worst case
Yeah.
scenario? Okay, and you can see from his eyes how it was for him. He doesn't see a problem, yet you see a problem. So, in the next role play, we're gonna play the best case scenario, how you'd like your dad to be
Okay.
when you talk to him. Okay, here we go. Hey, Dad, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Oh, good. How was your day?
Good.
Oh, good, good. Hey, Dad, I know you're busy and all, but I'd like to sit down and talk to you for a minute about something that's on my mind that's troubling me.
Okay.
I just noticed lately here, I don't know if it's because you're stressed out or not feeling right or something. I just noticed you're a little off your game here. You just seem abrasive, or like you're in control. You feel like you have to be in control. That makes me feel a little inadequate around the kids. And actually, Dad, I feel scared when you do that. Are you aware that you do this to me?
No, I'm not aware. He never said anything to me before about
Okay,
it.
Dad, you always scared me, and it's always, I want to have a close relationship with you, but you scare me. And I've always wanted to approach you and talk to you about this.
Well, I'm glad you did. I didn't know I was acting any way that was inappropriate. And I want to have a good, loving relationship with you, too.
Is there any way that we can work on this, and maybe, I'll let you know when you're a little bit uptight or something, that maybe we should pull to the side and talk one-on-one.
Okay, yeah, because I don't know I'm doing anything, so if you could let me know when I'm harming you, that'd be fantastic.
Okay, super. All right, thanks, Dan, that means a lot to me. Okay, man, did you see how that worked?
Yeah.
Now, didn't that make you feel a little better?
Yeah, it made me feel like I kind of can relax a little bit because I've had the scenarios kind of played out and I kind of know a little bit what to expect.
Just like anything in life, you have to expect the worst and the best, because each situation, each scenario is going to be different. When you approach your dad, it may be okay, it may not be okay, but you're going to prepare yourself for either one that's going to happen.
Okay.
But hopefully, as we were doing this, it got you to feel a little more confident about yourself, about how you're going to approach your dad, about the situation. And role playing also gets you in tune and in practice for expecting the best or the worst and how to react to it.
Okay.
Because, life is life and we can't always change life.
Yeah.
You do have a lot of good strengths. You're a good father. You care about your family. You care about your dad. And you really want to make this work. So I feel, working past how you talk to him, I'm sure that this is all going to work out just fine. So how does that all make you feel?
Relieved.
Relieved?
Yeah.
Does it help some of the stress?
Yeah. I'm still a little stressed about talking to him, but it's helped relieve some of it. I'm a little more prepared.
Well, where are you going to talk to him, man?
I don't know. I haven't found the right time yet. We're going over this weekend for dinner, so maybe then.
When you do talk to him, are you going to just let him know how you feel now, then how you feel better?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to talk to him or not.
At any time that you feel apprehensive about this or feel that you need a little more practice, feel free to talk to us. And we're here to help you. I get a good feeling that you're going to do well. Just by doing the role play, I can see where you got the strength that you want to do something, you want to make the change. You want to do a positive with your dad, or you wouldn't be here right now talking to us. So I feel that doing the role plays gives you the advantage to sit there and talk to him.
Okay. That sounds good.
And we can set up another meeting next week
All right.
and go from there and see how you are. But in the meantime, feel free to contact us anytime. If something good happens, relay it to us. If something bad happens, share it with us, and we'll sit down and talk it over.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.